What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome, day 2! What's up, how you guys doing? Welcome to Prosperity Power Jam! What's up, I want to say what's up to Facebook, YouTube, Zoom, and soon to be coming in Instagram. How are you guys? Welcome to day 2 of our Prosperity Power Jam. Here at Motivating the Masses, I'm super excited. Look, y'all are on fire. Y'all are on fire doing some amazing things out in the world. I am super excited because today we have a juicy conversation around money. Yeah, so I'm going to tell you a little bit more about our special guest that's coming in. I love watching Zoom. What's up to Laurent, Phil, Lori, Sandra? Tell me some of the people that are on Facebook.
Joining.
Catherine,
Patricia,
Yasmin, Debbie,
Alicia.
What's up, Megan?
Michelle,
Tracy,
Jenny is
Yvonne, Cheryl, Cherie, James. I love seeing when we get the men in the house. It's gonna be a bark, guys. It's gonna be a bark. Right. I love seeing our guys on there because we have to represent, right? Right, Larry? Right. He's like, yeah. So welcome, you guys. Welcome to Prosperity Power Jam. My name is Matt Gill. Many of you guys may know me. If you haven't, I want to welcome you guys to our Prosperity Power Jam. This is now our we're going on 7 years of doing this, and super excited. We do this biannually, and we reach thousands and millions of people worldwide, all through technology. And so I want to acknowledge all the different modalities and ways that we're connecting here. So we have Zoom, which is right here, so Zoom, everybody wave on Zoom, wave at the camera, everybody's here. What I love about Zoom is we can see each other, we can talk to each other. Facebook Live we're on, and then joining us for the first time this year, we have YouTube. YouTube is with us, and so I want to welcome you guys because it's so exciting how as technology changes, as things in the world evolve, we here at Motivating the Masses are what we like to say, we don't go where the puck is at, we go to where the puck is going. And so we are here with 3 different modalities, and we're going to be showing the behind the scenes on Instagram as well. So welcome, you guys, and I'm so excited that you guys are here. For those of you guys that are just joining us for the very first time, you know, yesterday we had a powerful day, didn't we? Yeah. Yesterday was some good stuff, right, Zoom? Give me thumbs up. If you guys are ready on Facebook and YouTube, go ahead and put it. I'm ready. Type it in the chat. Say I'm ready. We had a great day yesterday, and so today we're going to continue that conversation here at Prosperity Power Jam. So I want you guys to continue posting. Yesterday we reached over 200. Now this is total on Facebook alone. We had over 256,892 impressions. 256,892 impressions on just day one. Like, imagine the reach that you can have by going through and just impacting your community, on getting on Facebook, on doing a Facebook Live, on going on to Instagram. On total views, we had over 19,017 people reached and watched over on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube. Over 19,000 people. And on Facebook, we had over 5,800 comments, people sharing and letting people know and inviting their community. So invite your community right now. Go onto your Facebook, go onto your Instagram, go onto your Twitter, and let people know about Prosperity Power Jam. Use the hashtags, speak the word and right, that's speak the word and right, or hashtag SW2018, hashtag SW18, because today is about money. How many of you guys want to make some money? How many of you guys want to make, right? Money. Everybody on the camera with money. So you guys may be hearing some noises right behind me. I want to talk to you, right? I love it. Sinisha's like, yeah, she dancing up there. I want to show you guys what's happening behind the camera right now. So we're going to turn the camera. I'm going to show you guys on Zoom as well. I want you guys to see I love it. We are making this, you know, you often hear Lisa talking about this being a 360 experience. And so we are breaking any type of wall, ceiling, roof, The roof is on fire. Yo, we are breaking all the different rules here to bring you guys and to connect you guys together so that we can have a really juicy conversation. So today, without further ado, I will actually want to talk about some of your homework actually before we get started there. You all were on fire and they're posting your work, and so I want to acknowledge some of the people, some of the homework. Last night after work training, so you guys know, you saw their studio audience that's here. They're here for a speaker's mastermind, and so we got to hear, what, about 10 o'clock last night? Yeah. Then we went home, and I was doing my homework by looking at your homework. So I want to acknowledge some of the people that posted your homework last night. Sandra, Donna, Kathy, April, Mike Wynn, Tanya, Marlene, James, Betty, Tara, Imani, Phil, Kendra, L.A. Roberts, Kimberly. Y'all were doing some amazing stuff. Michelle Jones, she posted. She's going to be launching an online academy program. She is going to be celebrating her 1-year anniversary of her new book with a custom new book design. I love that. So Phil says he's going to launch his new business and his new brand. He's going to be writing and publishing 3 books on leadership development and releasing 40 pounds. Way to go, Phil! Way to go, Phil. We had James, who also posted on there. He is going to, what you can expect to see in the following from me before the end of 2018. He is going to, number 1, become a world traveler. He's going to create strategic partnerships that exponentially expand the reach of his entertainment company to a worldwide audience, and he is going to become non-negotiable, y'all, in all capital, non-negotiable in happiness. Yes. Joy posted that I declare in the next 12 months, you can expect from me to 1, develop and deploy my spiritual healingness business, 2, tell my story to a larger audience. My micro goal is 3 by the end of the year, and I've already completed 1 of the 3. So Joy's already in movement, completing 1 of the 3. And she says she's going to be getting her finances in order so she can travel freely in 2019. Way to go, Joy. Bam! Yeah. Now, then we have some of our advanced homework people. Now, the advanced homework, if you remember, yesterday was all about declaring it, declaring what people can expect from you out in the next 12 months. So by the end of this year, what can people expect to see from you? So we had people post, and then as our advanced students, they went out and they not only posted in writing, but they also posted in video. And so I want to acknowledge our advanced homework people: Julie, Dawn Marie, Tara, Catherine, Menge, Yuko, Donica, Teresa, Tracy, Judy, Moshe, Fatma. Let me tell you guys were on fire posting your videos there. Janine said that she is going to speak at 12 events. She's going to write her 2nd book, and she's going to be attending Speak and Write to Make Millions. I'd say that's a really good choice there. Nadine says that she's going to complete the teacher training manual for her yoga with weights immersion, and she's going to run a first series 27th to 29th of June in Bali. She's going to be doing a yoga with weights immersion. That's awesome. She's going to complete her first-person story memoir by December 31st, and she's going to stand boldly and bravely in the place of truth in all areas of her life. Way to go, Nadine. Y'all give Nadine some love. Nadine some love, yes. So I want you guys to keep posting because we are watching this. Look, I have notes after notes after notes of all the homeworks. Lisa at 9 o'clock, she's going in, she's watching that. Susie is actually goes in and is watching the homework. Our entire team is looking for your self-work and what you're posting in there. And the only way that we can find it is by using the hashtag speak and write. Speak, the word and write, and then also the hashtag SW2018. So listen, today is all about money. And I'm super excited that Lisa has gifted us with our next guest in here, because this next guest who's coming in, she is the profit coach. She is the one who has completely transformed Motivating the Masses, that allows for Lisa to do what she's done. She is taking Motivating the Masses from an $80,000 company to a multi-million-dollar company. She's an internationally best-selling author. She is a international speaker. She's authored 10 books, but get this, y'all. Her last book has a recurring revenue of over $1 million annually. Wow! So when you think about it, and when you want to think about how to make more money, how to generate more money, why don't you? Doesn't it make sense to bring in the profit coach? Doesn't it make sense to bring? So y'all ready for the profit coach? Y'all give it up for the one, the only Susie Carter! Bam! Bam! Welcome. What's up? So listen, I have a very special message because Lisa isn't here with us today because she wanted us to spend some time with Susie. But I wanted you to come in and see this message. And I know you haven't been able to see this video, but Lisa has a very special message for each and every one of you guys. So we're going to turn to the camera, or turn to the TV here. And here we go.
Hey, 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 Power Jam family. I wanted to do the honors of introducing one of the most impactful, special people in my life to you. Susie Carter has been my coach for years. She's the person, as you may have heard me say yesterday, she's the person that's helped me turn my crawl into a walk, my walk into a run, and my run into a soar. She taught me how to put systems under my dream. She taught me how to create multiple income technology. More money, more money, more money. She taught me how to embrace my greatness, how to own my voice. She has been my coach forever. And now I want to share with you. You know, I said yesterday on our Power Jam that I don't want to keep great things to myself. Susie Carter is a great thing. So please enjoy your time. Get your pen and paper out, because this sister is going to give you some nuggets that's going to blow your mind. And then I'll get right back with you on Wednesday morning.
Bam! Come on now. Come on. Look. Stop. Stop. Right. That's a stop. Come on. Stop. Come on. Susie, I'm so excited that you are here. I'll personally share that you, who you are to me, and what you bring to this team. Like, you completely it shifted the way that I think about money.
Good job.
like when I think about the possibility of what can be created, what are some of the things that you do, like on a daily basis, to shift your money mindset, to shift possibility around money?
Well, first you have to know that I didn't come from money. So money wasn't in my zip code. It wasn't in my lane. You know, my conversations at home was there was no money. Like, don't ask. You know, if you want to, go make it, which was great. Like, once I learned to shift that, go, if you want it, go make it. And then you have to create, what's your vision for money? Like, what is that vision for you and your family, and what is it going to provide for you, right? That has to be the foremost foundation, because we live on old money conversations. So we need to create a new money conversation. Mine was there's never enough and there is none. Well, I couldn't be where I am today if I lived inside of that. Right. And then I have a money mantra, and I invite you to create a money mantra. Every time I write a bill, every time I receive a check, every time I purchase something, and now it's so innate that I don't even realize I'm doing it. Every time I'm gifted with something, gifted with a friend, gifted with friendship, after GLP, before GLP, like in my room, in my quiet time, I speak this money mantra all day long, because I had to shift from being broke to shift to how do I create prosperity, and it has to shift here first before it can shift out there.
So one, she's already dropping some nuggets in there, y'all. So get out your paper, get out your pen, take some notes. Creating a money mantra. What's up to Instagram, who's just now joining us? How are you guys? Glad you guys are here.
So my money mantra that I chant every day. So at first I had to put it on a 3x5 card and put it in my car. Right, which is, I'm prosperous, I'm prosperous, I'm prosperous now. All that I have, all that I love, blesses and multiplies. So some of us hate bills. I love bills. Some of us hate taxes. I love taxes. If I'm paying taxes, I'm making a lot of money. Right? So I'm not resisting that conversation.
Come on. Wait. Say that again, because that right there alone is just a money shift.
Right. When I'm paying taxes and paying a lot of taxes, that means I made a lot of money.
Come on.
And so shifting that from the IRS is taking something from me. No, I'm contributing to humanity. I'm contributing to our community.
Right.
Now, I'm taking my contribution and being strategic about it, so I'm not paying more than I have to pay. So that's another conversation. I do want to say that.
Right. Sharice is like, yep.
So I'm responsible, but it's having that relationship like somebody's not doing it to you. It's just what's done, especially when you make a lot of money.
Right.
Right. It's how do we save it? How do we strategize for it?
Right.
So I know I'm going in that's a big conversation.
Right.
So, but the first thing I had to do was just change my mental zip code around money and be thankful. My stamps that I send my bills in are celebration stamps. Like, I mean, to the detail. She's like, "Oh, do you want flags?" And I'm like, "No, I want to celebrate because I am sending money to somebody else's business. Somebody else is prospering because I'm using their service."
Wow.
Right? Whether it's the trash, right? Whether it's the lights, whatever it is, I'm celebrating because I know that as they give to me, I give to them.
Wow.
Juicy.
Good stuff, huh?
Nugget.
Celebration within the bills. Like, even that's a huge money shift.
Right.
So what are some of the ways that, like, I love how, one of the things that we constantly hear at Motivating the Masses is that when Susie begins to coach them, Susie finds money everywhere. Like there's, and I've gone through and I've seen some of the opportunities that we've had in here, and Susie's like, oh, well, let's do this and let's do this. And all of a sudden, brand new revenue streams start coming up. And I'm like, wait, how did that happen?
Right.
Like, tell us a little bit about that. Like, what do you do? How do you find it?
How do you find it?
How do you find the money? You want to find the money?
Okay,
yes.
So first off, how many of you are writing books? How many of you have a book, writing book? Now, if you've been around me.
So Facebook, YouTube, if you're writing a book, put in there, I'm writing a book.
Like, the book gives us credibility, but those of you that know us, a book is an expensive business card. Now, I didn't know that when I wrote my first book. So I was traveling all over the world. This is speak to write to make millions. I'm getting it. I just had a little bit of coffee. So I want to talk about, when I wrote my first book. First, it took me forever because I was scared. Anyone scared? Yeah. Like, what are they going to think? Is it going to be too basic? And then, so I wrote it. I had a great editor. This is so funny. I didn't even realize until the truck showed up at my home. It took me forever because I was scared. And then they pulled that big forklift thing and they put 3 pallets, 2,000 books on my driveway. And then they took the pallet away, like, and then they drove away, and I'm like, what do I do with them? Like, what do I do with them?
Right.
Like, and I'm looking, I'm like, I gotta sell a lot of books to make some money. Now, I didn't know what I'm gonna teach you right now. I didn't know what I didn't know. Right. Nobody taught me. I just said, my community said I had to write a book. I'm like, okay. And my naivety, that I would be rich by writing a book. I'm like, I'm an author now.
Right. So let's be real. Like, how many of you guys think that you're gonna get rich by writing a book, or have that idea?
Not anymore.
Right. How many of you guys?
Like,
I know. Zoom's like, no. So what is a book?
So a book isn't a business card, but I'm going to show you 10 different ways to leverage it.
Y'all, 10 different ways.
If I knew then what I knew now, that would be a whole nother deal. Now, Matt said, my last book that I wrote gives the company, I sold my company, $1 million every single year in residual income. Because by the time I'd been in the industry, it was 15 years, I figured that book out. I'm like, I need something that keeps paying me year over year over year over year. What do I create? How do I create that? That's finding money. I could have just wrote the book and sold the book.
Right.
But no, I created an infrastructure. So the book was mandatory for every new student. Had to have this book, this curriculum.
Wow.
Juicy.
Right.
Wow. Woo. I'm saying, how do you make your book a curriculum? How do you make your book a have-to for your courses? So one of mine, which is, I'm going to go into that one, a book is a manual. People, for some reason, they don't want to pay you to speak, but they will pay for course materials. They're used to that, right? They're used to paying for handouts, but we're not calling them handouts. Mm-hmm. Can't call them handouts. They're not going to pay for handouts. They're going to pay for course materials, right? So you can sell your book with your handout as the course material, and you'll make more money from that than you would on your speaking fee. And they're happy to pay that.
Wow.
Right. Look,
light bulbs are going. Right.
Right. How can I do that?
Right.
Right. So the next thing you want to do is create some kind of summit around your book. I was reading in the homework that I'm going to launch 3 books, my leadership books. Well, we need a strategy around every single one of those books and a detailed strategy around every single one. So a summit is like this. It's a power jam. It's about getting excited about launching this book. You don't have to do book launches and go from city to city to city to city. That's old school business, not new school business, right? You can, and I want to make sure that if you do that, there's a lot of people, because I can reach more people on all these platforms versus trying to go from city to city to city to city. So really creating a summit. The next thing, so a book will get you about 20 bucks, right? So that's the average cost of the book. The next thing is create a video in R. A video in R, I can charge 1,000 times more for a video in R than I can for a book. Your book becomes the foundation of the curriculum, but now I'm making money. So now I have to have the book to have the curriculum. Do you guys see that? But the video in R puts the money in my pocket.
Wow. So let me ask you this. What's the difference between a webinar and a video in R?
So a video in R is we're in front of a camera and we're speaking live. We'll have some webinar components to it, but people want to connect to you, not just your voice. Like remember in the old days, even here, we just used to do instant teleseminar,
which was all just on the phone.
Right, but I want to see you, you want to see me. This is how you connect with community, is we're looking at everybody. We're building that connection. You can't hide out in a video in R. Right? And it's recorded, and it's in the can, and then you keep selling that over and over and over. So we can charge $497, $900, $1,900 for a video in R versus just a book at $20. Does that make sense?
I love Barbara right now. Barbara, who's in the UK, is saying a light bulb is going up. Wow, wow, wow. Video. Ooh, Lynette. So you got people on Facebook on fire. You got some moves.
Next is you wanna send that book to promoters. You wanna distinguish yourself from the other speakers. Is I'm gonna send you a book to a promoter. Now I'm not just sending the book, but I'm also sending why I'm sending the book. Like what impact will your book make for their conference, for their summit? Like let's not be lazy, right? I'm saying we have gotten lazy to go, how can I set myself apart from the pack? So I'm gonna go fast because it's important. Here's the juicy part. Your book becomes your social media strategy for years. Years. Because if you look at social media, it's a line, it's 2 lines. It's an inspirational quote. So I gave my book to my assistant and said, here's the content. Then we just created the framework for the year to go, January we're celebrating this, February we're celebrating this, March we're celebrating this. So each month I had a topic, which each month could be your chapter.
Come on now.
Say you don't have social media content.
Right. Well, taking notes.
Okay, here's a juicy one, right? So some of us are like, I'm selling my $20 book, right? That's great, you can sell your $20 book, but they all want your book. They all want to sign, they want you to sign your book, but I'm not selling books. I'm selling my $997 product, and I'm going to give the book away as a gift with purchase.
Wow.
So now I'm adding value. The book isn't going to cost you much. When you start looking at the hard cost of your book, it's well worth it to pad it inside of your videonar, your webinar, your one-day training, right? To go, now it's a gift with purchase. So now the audience feels served instead of feeling sold.
Wow.
Wow, right?
Juicy.
Now the next, remember, I didn't know how to do this in the beginning. Like I had to figure it out. I would go to an event and go, what can I do differently? Because I was at an event and I had 300 people, and it was my first event, and I was so excited, right? And I'm speaking in San Francisco, and I did my event, and I had a line of people. But I'm just selling my book. Signing my book, and I'm like, I'm famous now. So I sold about $2,000 that day, and I was excited.
Which is exciting.
It's
2,000
exciting.
is, yeah.
Right. But then the next guy came up, and he not only did he have a book, but then he had an audio, then he had a workbook, then he had a video. Like it was back in the day when you actually had to bring videos with you. And his average sale was $2,000 per person. And my limited money mindset back then said, they are not going to buy that. Literally, they went from his line, my line, to his line, and I'm like, holy crap, I need more expensive stuff. It was the best lesson and the worst lesson in the very same day.
Right.
Like, oh my gosh, because I knew I was a better speaker.
Right.
Right. He was a better marketer.
Right.
That was huge for me.
Wow.
Right. Juicy.
Come on, y'all. Put it in there. If Susie is saying, and I'm sure y'all know, I'm watching the comments in there. If you're having a BOL moment, which stands for what?
Breakthrough out loud.
Breakthrough out loud. That's right. If what she's saying, if all of a sudden you're like, wow, like Barbara was over there, put in the hashtag BOL in the chat. Put BOL. There it is. Self-strain BOL. BOL. Put in there on Facebook. BOL. Go ahead.
Okay. The next one is if you're in front of your ideal client, right? And so I did this at a Millionaires Forum, the forum that I met Lisa in. So I was at a Millionaires Forum, and they didn't know me yet. It was the first time I was teaching. I'm like, I have to build instant credibility.
Right.
So there were 700 people. Speaking gave me instant credibility, but I wanted to say that I'm generous.
Right.
I'm coming from a place of contribution, because we know law of reciprocity.
Right.
Law of reciprocity is I give to you, you'll give to me.
Yeah.
Now I'm not giving it as an expectation. I'm giving it as law of reciprocity. It may not come from you. It may come from you.
Right.
So I was a disruptor. How many of you know you're disruptors out there?
Hands right.
Right?
Type in the chat. YouTube, Facebook. That's you. Type. That's me. That's me.
So I gave away a free copy of my book to every single participant in that audience. There were 700 books I gave away.
Wow.
So and what I got? $425,000 in business.
Wow.
Right? Look, that was like tipping over success. Going, that worked. I'm going to do that again. That
Right.
worked. I'm going to do it again. But it was my ideal client. So it has to be your ideal client. You can't just give it to everybody.
Right.
Right? Sometimes we're just giving books away and they're like, I don't, thank you. Right? Thank you. Appreciate it.
Right.
Right. And some people will still do that. But this is a marketing tool.
Right.
It's a marketing tool. So I'm holding this up, and then this came out before Bootstraps to Big Time. So I already wrote 10 books. I already knew what it took to write a book. So I'm like, the manuscript is done. I'm not ready to publish it because I'm not ready to do this.
Right.
Like, I knew what was my capacity. I knew what could I do, what could I can't do. When you launch a book, that is your focus. You can't be distracted with everything else, or you're not going to be a best-selling author and an international best-selling author and a New York Times best-selling author.
Right.
Right? So, or whatever the status is in your community. Right? So we had some awards in the beauty industry, which was the AmSpa Award. Right? Same thing as New York Times, but it's just that industry.
Right.
My book would not be in New York Times because it's not in every industry. Right. Back then.
That was your niche.
That was my niche.
Got it.
So then I created Bootstrap to Big Time because I knew I could do this. I could get this in and give the information out. And then as I get the feedback, I tweak that. So what product can you spin off before the book is done? Because the book will take you years when you do it right. The book will take you years if you do it right. Years meaning a year, working with your editor, if you're working with a ghostwriter. And if you're working with a ghostwriter, I don't want you to feel bad you're working with a ghostwriter. I know when to stop speaking. It's when I'm done. I don't know where a comma goes.
Right.
I don't know where a semicolon goes, and an exclamation point is after every sentence for me.
And if you've seen any of her texts, you'll know that is the truth.
So that's a juicy one, right? So what product can I create ahead of time to start getting it out? And then the book launch is like the grand finale. It's the leading up to, like, you've seen it, you've had it, you've experienced. So this has been out for 6-7 years. Right? Still the same juicy content. And then I've been able to modify it based on the experiences of using this as the foundation for every program that I'm teaching.
Right. Wow.
So we have someone on Instagram, they say, what if I'm writing a book on self-development? How can I leverage that?
The same way. It's not any different. If you're a nurse, it's the same way, not any different. If you're a doctor, same way, not any different. The industry doesn't matter because you're going to find that tribe. You're going to find that group of people. But the reality is it's all the foundational stuff that's the same. The language tweaks. That's the only difference is the language tweaks. Right? In your book, you want to sprinkle, if you haven't already written it, tweetable moments.
Ooh.
And mine's in italic, tweetable moment. So I want them to go, tweetable moment. I'm going to tweet that and reference my book. So that's out. rogue marketing
Right.
stuff that
but
you
it's
don't
also
know.
it's also action, getting them into action, to take action in something like, oh, I need to be tweeting this.
And in the tweetable moment, all the links are back to your business.
Wow.
Juicy,
Wow.
juicy. So I have one more because I know that we're crazy on time, and I'm trying to fire hose y'all. I'm trying to fire hose you all.
Did we tell you? We told you all. Get your paper, get your Wheaties, and watch this replay. Because let me tell you,
the last one. So I know a lot of you are starting podcasts. Who's starting podcasts? Let me see. Show of hands. Right. So podcasts. The biggest challenge is people are trying to find experts or talent. Right. And then the expert or talent, they're usually promoting their own thing, which is great.
Right.
So I'm choosing experts around my topic.
Right.
And my expert is validating my topic inside of their topic. So imagine if you had Lisa on your podcast and she's validating you for your book.
Right.
Because the whole point for them to be on there is they have to sell to their audience. They've got to plug for their audience. But I want to make sure I've gotten that snippet of Matt or Lisa or Dr. Phil or whoever saying, this is who this person is.
Wow.
Banana juicy. Leverage. Right? To go, oh, if I would have known that way back then, the struggle would have been so much easier. But I just didn't know what I didn't know. And there wasn't a Speaking Right to Make Millions. There wasn't the book coaches that are out today.
Right.
There wasn't the kind of marketing strategy we have. Everybody today is like holding it close, right? They're going, I don't want to tell you my secrets. Whatever. Like, I don't want your breakdowns to be the breakdowns I had.
Right.
I want your breakdowns to be different breakdowns. Right? To go, if I can teach you what I had to learn the hard way with the bloody elbows and the bloody knees and the skinned up face, because it's hard, right? To go, we're not sugarcoating this, say, oh, it's easy.
Right.
No. The concept is easy, and the strategy, putting it in place and working your plan is what's going to make the difference between no money and a lot of money.
And money. Money. I love it. Well, listen, like this time goes by so fast, right? And what I love about Speaking Right to Make Millions, yesterday, if you joined us, Lisa talked about how every day during Prosperity Power Jam, it's our job to give you an invite. It's our job to just make an offer to invite you to be a part of the conversation coming up at Speaking Right to Make Millions, and then you get to choose to join us. So Speaking Right to Make Millions is coming up May 4th through the 6th here in the San Diego area at the Hilton Torrey Pines. And what I love is that we really get to expand more on this. Like when we think about all of the different things that we're going to be talking about at Speaking Right. Susie, tell us what Speaking Right is to you.
Oh my gosh, Speaking Right is to connect with you, right? Is to pour into you, to really take your business from here to there, right? What we give you, you can build a mega empire when you implement it. So you have to implement it, but all the tools that we're giving you are tools that we've used to grow our own mega empire.
Right.
So I want you to build an empire. You get to choose what that empire looks like, but you have to implement the information that you take home with you from that event. You just can't come. You just can't go, oh, that was good. No. I don't want it to be good. Even today, I don't want it just to be good. I want you today, your homework is to create your own money mantra. You can beg, borrow, steal mine. That's fine, right? Whatever you need to do to create your own money mantra to shift that mindset from your past to your future. And even if you're already doing well financially, there's another level to go to. And you will come up against a financial block if you don't open up to have that block, to have that breakthrough.
So if you've been to Speaking Right or you've seen any of our promotional videos, you'll see that Susie actually teaches you how to write a book in 20 minutes.
Juicy.
Like how to go through and the process of writing a book. I know for me, before I had my book out there, I thought, God, this is good. It's such a huge process, right? And talked myself out of it many, many times. How many of you guys have talked yourself out of writing a book or releasing? Right. So Susie was in a 20-minute process, and when I first
Gives you the system.
Yes, gives you the complete system on how to do it, but not only just write a book, how to write a bestseller.
Right.
How to write a bestseller. Come on, because
Right.
that's what you truly want. Now, at Speaking Right to Make Millions, we're also going to be talking about social media strategies, like how to grow your database, how to get your book done, leadership skills, how to become an unforgettable speaker.
Unforgettable.
Unforgettable speaker.
Like drop the mic every time, all the time.
And we'll be taking a looking at areas in your life that are kind of just stopping, where you feel like you're getting stuck. How do you get unstuck? What are some of the other topics that we talk about it?
We're going to talk about, again, money revenue streams. So
Right.
I went deep just in the book, but we're going to look at all money revenue streams.
Right.
And then how do you put a plan together for that so that you're not distracted by all the revenue streams, but you have a plan for the revenue streams. We're going to really look at the sales strategy and how do I sell? How do I sell from the stage, and what's the norm inside of selling from the stage?
And when she says stage can be an actual physical stage, or it could be online. It could be doing webinars. It could be doing power jams, things like this.
It could be executive meetings. It could
Right.
be one-on-one sales. Sales
Right.
is sales is sales is sales. And as a speaker, I can't make an impact if nobody goes home with my material. So whatever, if I'm a fabulous speaker and they all love and adore me, if they don't go home with my material, with our online classes, with whatever we have, then we're not making that impact. So our responsibility is people have to invest in themselves so that we're causing change. Either that or it was just a great day. And I want it to be a great day, but I want transformation. I traveled all over the world speaking and not knowing, like, did I make a difference or not?
Right.
Now technology allows us to get the feedback, allows us to see what people are doing, allows when people are in their upset, because their upset is another revenue opportunity.
Right.
To go, oh, I can tweak it, I can make it this way. So that's a mindset shift too, to go, if someone's complaining, to go, how can I learn from that complaint?
Right.
So we're working on ourselves in Speaking Right as well as on the business, because your business will only go as far as your mental zip code. Your business will only go as far as you're willing to accept prosperity, to accept failure, to accept breakthroughs. If you're not willing and you get in total breakdown when a breakdown occurs,
Right.
then that's taking you out of the game. I
Right.
need you in the game. People need your message. They need your message, not just Lisa's, not just Matt's, not just mine's, not just the other speakers that are there, but your message. Your message is what people need, and they need in different packages. They need in a Lisa package, they need a Susie package, they need a Matt package, right? They need in a Cynthia package and a Yoko package. Like, we need different packages so that people can relate and cause transformation.
And what I love is that Speaking Right to Make Millions brings the community together, brings all the different packages together, and mixes that business development and personal development throughout the entire day. Like, it's one of the few places where I've seen it blend and weave together, so like a symphony.
Right, because we'll only go as far as our personal development will allow us to go.
Right.
And so I just can't fire hose you with content. I've learned
Right.
this from my coach, Lisa. Because I just fire hose you the business content.
Look,
money. And she's like, they can't take anymore. Slow down.
Right.
To go, let them absorb it. Let them work through whatever they need to work through to get it to the next level.
And so we would like to invite you to join us May 4th through the 6th here at the Hilton Torrey Pines at Speaking Right to Make Millions.
No, I need you
Yes.
to join us. He's going to be nice, but I need you. Because the industry needs you. What your message is, the world needs you. And you've got to know how to leverage that, so on your next book, you're making $1 million in residual income every single year.
Come on.
Suki.
You're like, that's the profit coach right there, y'all. The profit coach. And how many of you guys are ready to make some more money with the profit coach? Bam! So the value of the event, and we always talk. I laugh when we say this number because it just
So much more.
Right, like with the value we say of Speaking Right to Make Millions is $1,900, but really, truly, it's worth
Priceless.
It is totally priceless.
Thousands and thousands and thousands. If you implement just one of the strategies from here, just
Right.
one, it can completely change the trajectory of your financial well-being.
And I've seen over and over, and I'm watching all the nods on the camera there. It completely shifts your life. I've seen inside of our Speaking Right Community Connect, which are our private Facebook group, all the different stories of the lives that have been shifted as a result of attending Speaking Right. And so we would like to let you know that you need to be there. We started our yesterday with total, actually, when we started launching, we had over 622 seats. Yesterday when we started, we had 185 seats left. Because we had graduates that are coming back. Like, people come year after year after year to get their next step. What's my next step? What am I doing more? And so we had many, many graduates who had already claimed their ticket and said, I'm coming back, bought it from the last time. And so yesterday we started with 185. Today we only have 169 tickets left.
Boom, boom.
So tickets are moving fast. So we're going to put a link in here. You can go to www.speak and the word and write workshop. That's www.speakandwriteworkshop.com to register, or click the link there. We're just kicked off our early bird pricing of only $497. $497 for 3 jam-packed days.
Now, if you're my procrastinators, where are my procrastinators? I'm gonna shoulda, coulda, woulda.
There's Cherie, Annette, Yasmin. Okay.
This is your breakthrough. If you want to end procrastination, then do something now about it.
Right.
Like, just take radical action to go, I may not know how I'm going to do it all, but be committed for the breakthrough. Because once one is committed, right, then hesitancy moves. It moves out of the way. Once you commit yourself, all sorts of things transpire that you would not know that would transpire by taking the action. So I need you to be brave. I need you to be bold. I need you to be outrageous, to go, my normal way of being is to wait, like play double dutch and go, let me see. Let me see what? You
Right.
know what you need.
Right.
Right? Like, it's calling on you. This is God knocking on your hand or your heart or whatever it is to go, I need to be there. Because it's not just about us, it's about the other giants in the room.
Right.
Business relationships that come out of that are, I met Lisa at an event similar to that.
Right.
To go, and who would know that all these years later, the relationship that we have and the financial well-being that we both experienced together because of a conference just like that.
Wow. I love it. All right, y'all. So get ready, because we got some homework for you. Homework, 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 homework.
So thank you, everyone who did their homework.
Yes.
I was watching you guys yesterday, watching the replay yesterday. And so first of all, you need to create a new money mantra. What is your new money mantra? Leave the past behind. It's going to feel awkward in the beginning. It's going to feel uncomfortable in the beginning. You're going to feel like you're not being authentic in the beginning. But I got to shift that mindset for you. So
I'm going to give you a couple of examples of some money mantras. You can do like wealth and abundance is my birthright. Wealth and abundance is my birthright. Money, my relationship to money is healthy, whole, and complete. These are some of the ones that I'm working through and that are my money mantras.
Yes.
My relationship to money is healthy, whole, and complete. And number 3, my third one is money is a tool and a team member. We
Can't
working
cause
together,
change.
right?
You can't cause change without financial prosperity.
Right.
You stay in lack. If financial prosperity allows me to sponsor Motivating the Teen Spirit,
Right.
allows me to sponsor the kids in Mexico. Like, it
Right.
allows me to do so much more than just buy me things. It lets
Right.
me buy things too, and I like things. Y'all know I like my shoes.
Look at the shoes. Wait,
Right?
like what?
Y'all know I like my shoes.
Now, what I'm impressed is the fact that she can lift her leg all the way under the table and come on up.
So the second bit of homework is I want you to take 2 of the strategies I gave you. I talked about a book, but it's not just about a book. It's about your business. These things are applicable to your business as well. So 2 of the 10 things that I talked about. You might have to go back and listen to this to get it, because I was fire hosing you, but there's 2 things that you can implement right now to go, this is my strategy for this quarter. This is my strategy for this quarter. What are those 2 things? And let me know. I want to hear from you. I want to see you. I want to help you create your divine purpose.
So as you guys are posting inside of your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, as you're posting your homework in there, Instagram, as you guys are posting your homework in there as well, make sure to use the hashtag speak and write or hashtag SW2018, because that's the way that we're able to track what you're posting. Now, for our advanced students, you know there's always some advanced work. Advanced students, we want to see you post your video. So I want to see you post your video. Give us your 3 new money mantras, and then tell us what we can expect. What are the 2 new income streams that you are creating? So we're watching for the videos.
Isn't everybody an advanced student? Come on
Well,
now. Isn't
well-
my expectation? Come on now.
Right. So I want to see your videos. I want to see you guys posting. Thank you guys to each and every one of you guys who posted last night, y'all. Lisa and I were texting each other. We were up pretty late last night, just watching the videos, and we're like, "Oh, you got to watch this one. Oh, you got to watch this one." So we're tracking everything. Make sure to use the hashtag Speak and Write, and then the hashtag SW2018. So as we wrap up, Susie, I want to say thank you. Like, if you see her calendar, you think our calendars are pretty packed. Susie is like back to back calls over and over, serving so many different people, and creating wealth and creating new legacies for people. And so I want to say thank you. Thank you for investing the time in us as a community here to pour into. Thank you for all that you do. You are a phenomenal mom.
Yes, Susie. Yes,
I want to see you there, Larry. I want to see you there, Tim. We need the men in the room as well. We might dominate you a little bit, but we need you in the room as well.
Look, men, all right, I'm giving y'all a challenge. All the men in there, we need to start taking more of the room up, right?
Right.
Like, that's it. Phil's going, yes. Come on, Lundell. Yep, he's nodding right there. Tim, yep, Larry. I love it, y'all. So let's get to it. Go to speakingrightworkshop.com. Register right now. Again, the tickets, the early bird pricing is available at $497. Speaking Right is here at the Hilton Torrey Pines, May 4th through the 6th. And tomorrow, Lisa will be back, and we're continuing the conversation as our Prosperity Power Jam continues. I want to thank each and every one of you guys. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, whoop, whoop. Instagram, and of course Zoom. Now, Zoom, we're going to do an after party just like we always do. Whoop, whoop. Look at there. I'm going to show them. Everybody, after party.
After party.
If you want to be a part of the after party, you guys want to be a part of the after party.
That's where more meat gets happen.
Right.
Juicy.
The conversation that you guys see here, we continue going on, and we got an audience here to continue that conversation as well. So if you want to get the Zoom link and find out, hey, how do I get the after party? Go to prosperitypowerjam.com. That's prosperitypowerjam.com. Register, and then you'll get the link as part of it. So on behalf of Lisa Nichols, on behalf of our entire team, Susie Carter, myself, and everybody that is behind the scenes, I want to say thank you guys. Thank you for dedicating this time. You know, you hear Lisa talk about you can get a lot of things back. You can get your money back, you can get homes back, cars back, but the one thing that you can't get back is time. And so I want to thank you guys. Watch the replay, because Susie Dunn dropped a lot of stuff for you. Mm-hmm. So go back and start taking notes.
I dropped the bomb on you.
I dropped the bomb on you. Yeah, we have too much fun here. All right, you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. This. Right. We're making money. Bye, everybody.